Hello everyone, how are you all? So I hope everyone is doing well. Today I am back along with Jasmine Mam. Obviously there will be a surprise at the end of the video today as well. And basically today we are going to discuss about the two books that you need for your KCET preparation. You might be thinking which books you need. Obviously we will discuss, we will reveal every information that is required, but just for curiosity purpose, if you are watching us live, just mention in the chat below how many books are you using currently. That is very interesting to know from all of you. That I have heard from the people that, sir, I am using these books, I am using these many books. So apart from your textbooks, how many books are you using? Okay, that is a very interesting thing to know from all of you. And if you are watching it recorded later on, then mention in the main chat below that how many books you are using for your preparation.
Yes. So my dearest little children, good evening. I hope all of you are doing super good. I hope you had a very good day at school, and now we are here to torture you a little bit with obviously some good information. And obviously we come in for the live actually such that we can interact more with you guys. You might be having your own shares of doubts. In school this happened, and basically one of my friend bought 5 books for preparation. He and she is preparing for KCET as well as JEE. So there is a combined book for KCET and JEE preparation. You might have so many things in your head ongoing. Please make sure that you ask us that in this particular live session which is there. So all of you doing good, at least say that you're doing good or not. We will be really happy to see all of you talking to us in this particular chat. Otherwise it was going to be very boring. Yes? Yes, so I think sooner or later the ice is going to break and you will be talking. Okay, most awaited video for a long time. Is it Kiran Kumar? So thank you so much. So I believe that gave us a little bit of motivation out there to probably discuss the 2 books which are there. Anyways, going ahead with that, before that, there's a question that is, are you making this mistake? If at all you're making this mistake, let us know right now. That is, the more books I solve, the better my rank will be. If this is the concept that you're having, you need to know there are some problems related to it. If at all you go around, lurking around different books, first of all, you will not be able to complete your chapters. There will be incomplete chapters because you have not covered this book and this book, which is why you would be having lot of backlogs. That is why you will be ending up with incomplete chapters. Second thing, too many unsolved questions because you do not know what to prioritize. Just imagine a scenario where Kiran, I am giving you a task that Kiran has to make sure that he studies, Kiran has to make sure that he cleans the house, Kiran has to make sure that he cooks the food, and Kiran has to make sure that he goes outside and buy groceries. Will Kiran be able to do everything all at once if at all I am giving all the tasks? Obviously no. We can do, but we will not do it perfectly. The same thing happens over here. If we go around referring to multiple books, we cannot complete everything, and there will be something that remains incomplete or partially completed, right? So there will be so many unsolved questions out there. Some question might be unsolved in your NCRT, some question remains unsolved in the reference book that you're checking out for, and that creates panic. Oh my god, I've not done anything, right? The next thing is confusion between different methods. Now that is something that I've seen. Actually, even while we teach, we know that some teachers use a different method, some teachers use a different method. Now when you go refer around different reference books, again there are different methods by which questions are being solved. Now some things are being approved by the board. They are okay. If at all you solve it like this, you will be getting your marks. Some things are not approved by the board. You should be knowing that. Okay. The next thing is less time for revision. Why? Because you're already trying to cover a lot of things. Obviously you will not be having time for revision. And at the end, as I said, when all this backlogs comes into picture, when so many bad things happen at the end, when you do not have so many, you do not see that nothing is being completed. Okay, when you have got that feeling, what happens? You will be having very less confidence towards the end. So are you someone who probably is doing this mistake? Then you should apparently know that it's the right time to probably switch from all this multiple books to something else. So you want to add up something?
So basically, when I was a student, the toppers, I'll tell you some secret things. Okay, toppers, they will try to scare you saying that, I have these many books. But in reality, they actually don't follow those books. They have them only to scare people out. Okay, so this happened to me me also, and he will come and say that I have solved problems, but I have not solved problems. There are another category of students. They will say that, okay, I have solved say R.D. Sharma, but I have not solved from R.S. Agarwal. I'm just giving you some example. So I have solved all R.D. Sharma problem, but I have not solved R.S. Agarwal. So I am very scared whether I will get good marks or not. So eventually what happens that he was topper, he will be topper, okay, and you are thinking, okay, I have solved R.S. Agarwal, I should get good marks. But eventually what happens? You will not get good marks, because you have to remember that solving multiple books is not the solution to the problem. The problem is understanding or learning a concept completely. That is more important than doing same thing from 5-4 different books, which is not at all acceptable.
Yeah. Also, Vice, when he said that, I have one more thing. That suppose someone comes and tell you that I have completed R.D. Sharma and not completed R.S. Agrawal, that is left. Now, you who are a person who probably have not completed either of them will be like, oh my God, I have not done either of them. Now what will I do? You will get low on your confidence. You get it? So please do understand that yes, reference books are important once you are done with the solid preparation of the things that you need to know. There's an extra thing that you have for you. It's not a mandatory thing. It's an extra thing that you have for your aid, for your help. You should know that. Okay. Now going ahead, shall we reveal, sir?
Yes.
The only two books that you need is NCERT and a KCET PYQ book. Why NCERT? For your concept preparation. Why PYQ book? Because PYQs are not repeated as such. I'm telling you, I'm writing it and giving it to you. PYQs are not repeated as such, but the concepts are. The concepts are very well repeated, so please do know. So today a question came from this particular topic. Tomorrow there might be different question coming from the same topic, but it might be framed differently. And if at all you ask me that what KCET PYQ book? So in Vedanta there is a PYQ book that you can refer. If not, personally for my subject, I like MTG. Okay, I like MTG. Why? Because there are PYQ books and there are some extra questions as well. Now, some questions can be like beyond KCET level as well, but at least when you see that, okay, I have solved my PYQs, now I have some extra questions to solve. If I am able to do it, it's really, really good. It's a preparation that you have from your end. So I'll request you, make sure that you just have these two books, and we'll tell you how you can be dealing ahead with NCERT, how you have to go ahead with NCERT, and how you have to use your PYQ book well as well. Okay, do you have anything else? Do you have any more number of books that is there in your head, or probably something that you have bought and you want to ask us the review for it? You are free to do so right over here. But as I said, from my end, it would be just a PYQ book. You can go ahead with Vedanta PYQ book, or else from my end it will be what? MTG book for biology. Now sir, for physics, do you have anything else?
So basically one important thing is that if you are following, for example, MTG book, okay, they have a lot of extra questions which are not super relevant for KCET. There are good questions for relevant for KCET, so stick to PYQs.
Yeah.
That is one very important thing. First choice is solving the PYQs first. Whether you are able to solve the questions which are already been asked, then you should practice new questions. Okay, do not go for new questions thinking that, okay, PYQs already came, so they will not repeat again. That means I should practice newer questions. That is not the way it is done. Okay, so first you have to test your knowledge whether you are able to answer the questions which have already been asked in the exam in the past. So that will give you a solid foundation, and based on that foundation you can build further and you can solve unknown questions. But obviously NCERT textbook as well as PYQ book is more important. For me, I personally think that MTG book is overdue, so you can practice questions from Exemplar book. That is also a very good book, slightly out of syllabus. There are few questions which are slightly out of syllabus, otherwise that is also a very standard book. You can follow that book for extra question practice. Otherwise PYQ books and NCERT, these two books are must, right ma'am?
Yes, definitely. So you can go ahead and just, okay, there's one question that Prasanna is asking. Ma'am, basically by which month will the batch end? So over here we are promising you that by the month of November 6th is the date. By then PU2 is going to end, but again you will be getting your recordings, you will be having the access to everything until May, that is May 2027. We are in 2026, right? This is 2027. So it will be there even after your exams get over. And Yagnik, I have to see to it, dear, because over here I cannot have the Twitter access. If at all I had, I would have checked it. But anyway, if at all there is something like that, I'll let you know. Okay? Okay. So we are going ahead. Yes, you want to continue? Yes, please.
So now let's continue with the session. Now, next is why NCERT is so important. So basically, everyone has NCERT book, but rarely anyone opens NCERT book and tries to study from there. Right? Even though I have NCERT book, but I don't like to study. I don't like to feel to study from NCERT book, because obviously the look and feel of this book is not good. Okay, the pictures are very old. The fonts are not that good. Okay, papers are not that good. So whatever reason it might be, you have a repulsion with the NCERT textbook, which is very, very bad. You should consider the following. KCET primarily tests your understanding of class 11th and class 12th concept, basically PUC 1 and PUC 2. Exactly what NCERT covers. Okay, so the syllabus of KCET is basically the syllabus of exact syllabus that is given in NCERT textbook. Nothing extra, nothing less. Okay, so a strong NCERT foundation helps you to solve direct concept based questions. So if the question is direct concept based, which is actually at least 50% of the KCET paper is direct concept based, so those questions you can answer if you only solve NCERT, right? Formula based questions, so at the end of the NCERT chapter, formulas, dimensions, values, etc. is mentioned. So if you only follow that, you will be able to answer questions. Statement based questions, so there will be some statements. Okay, identify the correct statement, or statement and reason and assertion based question. Basically that is an application of whatever you have studied in NCERT textbook. So those questions will also be able to answer if you finish NCERT book. Okay, diagram based questions, straightforward, the correct diagram. There will be 3 wrong diagrams, 1 correct diagram. That can also be answered if you study NCERT book. Okay, application based MCQs. Obviously you have to practice. Okay, all the knowledge that you have collected from the book, you have to practice it and apply it to find the answer. So that is also possible if you finish NCERT book, right? So if your basics are weak, even easy questions become difficult. That is the major question, right? I don't know what happened to this guy. I think some spammer. Okay, so now so basically if your basics are weak, you will be still be weak in your preparation, right? So if your basics are strong, even difficult questions will appear easy. So that is very, very important for all of you, right? So weak basics will not give you a strong results. For stronger results, you have to have a strong basics, foundation. So everything stands on the foundation. So foundation is very, very important to overcome the obstacle that is going to come, right? Now next is the 2-book formula for KCET 2027. Okay, So how to use NCERT correctly? Many of you are not using NCERT correctly. So that is one mistake that you are making. So you have to know how to use NCERT correctly. I remember 2 years back, I made a video how you can use NCERT physics book. Here it is a general overview of your NCERT book. How can you use it? First, you have to, when you are starting a chapter, okay, whenever you are starting a chapter, you are reading the first. Okay, first reading should be from the NCERT book. Okay, so first reading means when you are starting a chapter, whatever the concepts you are starting, what is there, how the chapter flow is there. So NCERT is very, very important in that case. Second reading should be during revision. Now when you are doing first reading, you should underline. So this is the important statement, this is the important formula. Okay, Coulomb's law, properties of electric field lines. You have to underline the important points. Okay, because if you see that NCERT textbook, apart from the main statement, there is a lot of explanation is given. So you have to underline the main statement if the same question is being asked in the exam. Okay, what you should write. So for that you have to underline the main statements. Okay, so whenever you are reading, you have to underline the main statement. Okay, sir, NCERT plus 10 years PYQs enough for KCET. How to make NCERT notes and how to solve PYQs, sir? Sandhya Ram is asking. So as I mentioned, NCERT plus 10 years PYQs are enough, along with some question practice. Okay, question practice source can be anything. Okay, but remember, for now, at least for next 3-4 months, NCERT plus 10 years question practice is enough for 2027. Okay, as you progress with time, then you can add extra feature to it, but these two are mandatory. You cannot skip it. Now, how can you use NCERT? As I mentioned, suppose you are studying a chapter. Okay, so some point is given, so point statement is given, then there are a lot of explanation is given. So when you are studying the chapter, what you are doing, you have to underline the main point there. Okay, because if the question is coming that what is this is the main point that you have to write in the exam. This is the explanation, this part is the explanation. Okay, this part is the explanation which will be helpful for you. I don't know what is happening. Yeah. So this will be helpful for you when you are this will be helpful for you when to understand the meaning of this. So these are important for your KCET preparation, because in between line also some basic concept based questions might be asked. So you are what many students do, they only underline this, they completely ignore the explanation part. Okay, now based on this explanation, questions will be asked, especially for physics, chemistry, biology. So every line is important anyway. So you have to understand the meaning of the explanation as well, especially physics, chemistry. Okay, so these are a very important point to remember. And in between, suppose you find something interesting, you underline that interesting part as well. So this will help you when you are doing the second reading. First reading, you do all this exercise, highlight the important lines, highlight or underline the important lines. Okay, if you have a highlighter, you can use highlighter. Otherwise, I like to use pencil, underline the correct line using pencil. I do not like using pen in my book. Okay, highlighter is still okay, but I do not like use pen in my book. I use a pencil to mark important statements. Okay, later on when you are doing second reading during the revision, okay, suppose some exam is there, midterm is there, or pre-board is there, so during that time you have to revise those chapters, right? So you are going back to the same chapter, you are revising. Now as soon as you see your marking, you remember why you have marked these lines. So basically your understanding is coming back to you just like that. So that is important. Right? In case you are not able to understand why you have underlined this line, in that case you study the entire paragraph once more. That means you have forgotten this portion. Okay, if you remembered it, as soon as you see the underlined statement, you remember, okay, this is the reason that I have underlined it, right? But if you are not able to remember why I have underlined this, that means you have forgotten that. That will help you to understand this concept. I require a little bit more extra time. Right? So after doing the second, third revision, once the revision is done, we're doing different exams, as well as during your normal revision time, basically your NCERT book will be like your back of your hand, right? And the third reading should be the last minute, just the day before your final exam, or the few days before your final exam, during your final exam preparation, right? That point of time, everything is you remember. Now you open the book, you read the underlined sections, and that means your entire revision is done in few minutes, few hours, entire 2 books, right, of your PUC. Prasanna Kumar, yes, Shashikant, I will try to guide you as much as possible. Prasanna Kumar, the batch is for PUC, second PUC as well as KCET. Okay, so this is including both, but it is only limited to second PUC syllabus for now. Right, second PUC, when you are talking about second PUC, it means boards plus second PUC KCET syllabus. Okay, now Next is why PYQs are non-negotiable. So you think that I have completed all the theories, why do I need to start with PYQs right now? That is very, very, very important, okay? Because many of you, you do, you prepare everything for boards. Your unit tests are there, your midterms are there, your college weekly tests are there, but you are not preparing for KCET exam at all, okay? So why you should do that? So, and to start your preparation for KCET, the first thing that you do is solving PYQs, and this is non-negotiable. You cannot ignore, cannot skip PYQs. PYQs are basically the second step. First step is your NCERT textbook. Second step is your PYQ. Without solving PYQ, you will not make any progress in KCET preparation. Many students makes the mistakes. They complete entire syllabus, they wait for the entire syllabus completion, then they start solving PYQs, which is not correct, okay, which is completely wrong. You have to solve PYQs hand in hand. One chapter completed, solve the PYQ immediately, okay? Do not wait that, okay, when this chapter will come for exam in my college, or when the chapter I have completed the entire syllabus, then I will start doing it. Don't wait for that. That will create a lot of stress for you later part, okay? So when you are solving the PYQs, it will give you an idea that what are the concepts that is coming repeatedly from a certain chapter. So you are basically solving 26 these questions, 27 this 25 these questions, 24 these questions. That means after solving 4 or 5 years, you understand that from say for example, I teach physics, so I can give you a physics example. For example, if you are solving questions from electrostatics, after solving 3-4 years question, you will realize that every year 2-3 question comes from the Gauss's law itself. Okay, so Gauss's law is the one of the most important concept. I have to go a little deeper into this concept. I cannot ignore Gauss's law. So that's how it will give you an idea what are the concepts that keep repeating every year. Okay, so there was one concept called Malus law. So that was one concept which came almost repeatedly till 2024. 25-26 there was no question on Malus law, so the pattern has changed. So that is also give you an idea. Okay, till 24 every year Malus law based questions used to come, but 25-26 Malus law based questions did not came, right? So that is also give you an idea some pattern change happened, right? Now next is important formulas. Okay, what are all the important formulas for KCET preparation? That also you have to understand. Okay, this formula is coming repeatedly. This formula is most important for KCET. Okay, frequently asked question types. Okay, whether it is a statement based, whether it is a numerical based, whether it is a direct option based. So those also you will be able to understand. Okay. Easy scoring chapters, from which chapters you are facing the most easy questions, that is important. Next, common traps in options. So you will realize that if you analyze the options, you realize this is generally none of the above or all of the above generally cannot be correct in some cases. Okay, so the common traps in options. Next, your weak areas, which areas you are not able to answer the question. That is the major important part, self-analysis. Okay, you solve 10 questions. Out of that, 7 are correct, 3 are wrong. So which 3 questions are wrong? The 3 questions that you are making mistakes are basically your weak areas. You should not leave those weak areas blank, right? When I try to log into option entry, I am not able to face verification. It is very difficult going option entry page. Please help. So this is the question from.
Yeah, so basically that's not an issue at all. It's like a glitch coming from their end. Even I was worried when I tried. Okay, so you need not be worried about that at all. Okay, Amog. Also, there is an update, a quick update. I will be coming up with that particular video as well. I was just into that. Anyways, now we're talking about the PYQ, and sir has explained it beautifully to you that why NCERT solving is important, why PYQs are non-negotiable as well. And now we go ahead with the next question that might be in your head, and that is what? The correct way to solve the PYQs. First of all, what is the correct way to solve the PYQs? Solve the questions chapter-wise. Suppose I am doing electrostatic potential. Okay, in that particular case, n capacitance. So basically, I have completed all the concepts. I am going to solve all the questions which are there. And while I solve the questions, my dear children, you have to make sure that we have to keep a time limit. So suppose you are solving 30 questions. In paper, how many questions usually come? 60 questions usually come. And for that, ideally you get 60 minutes. It is said that we get 80 minutes, but please do understand that in the 80 minutes that we get, when we say that we get 80 minutes, 10 minutes are gone. Why? For the paper distribution, blah blah blah, for filling in your details and so many things. Rest, how many minutes are left? 70 minutes are left, and in that 70 minutes you have to solve the 60 questions. Now you think about reading the question as well, understanding the options as well. Everything requires time. So that means for solving the question, how much time do you actually have? It's just 1 minute. So which is why we say that don't consider it as 70 minutes per 60 questions out there. It will be 60 minutes per 60 question, 1 minute per question. So if you are solving 30 question, I have completed the concept, but as of now I do not have too much time to cover 60 questions. I am just solving 30 questions, ma'am. So in that case, keep a timer of 30 minutes. Why this is important? In KCET, your speed and accuracy is also being checked. It's not just your knowledge, your speed and accuracy is parallelly being checked, which is why it is super important for you to do this. Now I can solve 30 questions if I take 50 minutes for solving 30 questions. It's still okay, right? Anyway, I'm getting my answers correct. No. Why? Because everyone who is there, who's going to be there in examination hall with you, everyone will get equal time and everyone will get the same type of questions. Everyone would be able to solve it. So this year, what we got to see is that, physics paper comes to be the first in every examination. Every time in KCET, physics is the first examination that you have. Now, you are very much pro in the concept, and then you go, this is my experience, okay? Then you go, we had made so many strategy videos that keep a timer, do this, do that, and then we asked, how was the physics paper? Paper was okay. We didn't get time to complete the entire paper. Why? Because you were not practicing with the timer. So make sure you are practicing with the timer, and then later with the chemistry and mathematics and biology, they got to understand that, okay, this is how I have to go. So please do that. And next thing, mark every wrong and doubtful question. So if at all you are solving a question and you have some doubt, first of all, try to solve it anyhow. But if you have doubt, encircle it, mark it up. Okay, this is the question that probably I have a doubt in. Why? Because you are going to make sure that once you have analyzed these 30 questions out there, that I have got 25 marks out of 30, and my 5 questions are the where I lost my marks. These 5 questions, you have marked them, and you are going to make sure that I'll understand whether I did a silly mistake out there, or is it because my concept itself is not strong. If it's a silly mistake, I'll make sure that will not repeat that again. If it's a conceptual based question which requires conceptual understanding and you do not have it, Baba, you have to go again and understand the concept. How will you be understanding? Listen, I have studied everything. I didn't solve question. I am in a belief that I understood everything. Until and unless I solve a question, I do not have a clarity on that. I cannot guarantee whether I know the concept or not. Once I solve a question and I am not able to do it, that's when I get to understand, oh my God, this concept was actually not very clear to me. I need to go back. So it's not a problem. It's just a realization. Every time in life, after you do something, then only you realize, okay, the mistakes that you have done. So over here, come back, return to the NCERT and revise the concept. Solve the incorrect question one more time, and then it's done. But do not just leave these questions. Okay, I lost 5 marks, let it go. I got 25, that's a really good thing. You should be focusing on getting 30 the next time. That is how we have that thing in our life. No, it's not just about a exam. It's about everything in life. If once we have done a mistake, will we want to do it again and again? No, we'll try not to do that. Right? So I hope until this particular point, everything is super clear. Yes? And Masur, what is the weightage of first PUC syllabus in KCET? If I say 60 questions are coming in your KCET examination, 40 questions come from your PU2 and basically 20 questions come from your PU1 mostly. The maximum it has went is 20. The previous year, this year for biology it went up to 22. But I am pretty sure you might be inclined to PCM. In that case, for everyone, mostly it was 20 questions that were there. Yes. Now, sir, I think I'll take up this slide and then, okay. Now, your chapter completion checklist. So what is the checklist that you have over here? The checklist is, have you read the NCERT theory? If yes, yes. After every chapter, you have to check this particular thing. Have I revised formulas and important points? Have I practiced all the examples that is given in the NCERT? Have I solved the chapter-wise KCET PYQ? Okay, done. Have I analyzed my mistakes? And finally, have I revised the chapter again if at all my concepts are not really strong? And lastly, have I resolved the incorrect questions? If I've done all of it, then my chapter is too strong, and basically I need not be worried about anything after that. It's very easy for me post this particular thing. So always do remember, and this is my favorite line, I was talking about it to Soumik Sir as well, that is, keep your resources limited. Okay, but keep your preparation unlimited. So please do remember that. And for that, we are over here in YouTube. We have so many free things available. We are making things available to you. You have the A series. Every day we are coming live. Okay, a lot of things are happening. But if you still feel that, ma'am, I actually need a structured course where I really know that this is the timeline, this is the timing, and this is the chapter, this is the concept which is going to be covered. Is there something like that? So for that, I'll hand it over to Sir. Sir will explain more about that.
So, all of you may have already know that we have launched our first paid batch of the year, which is obviously can help you with your KCET preparation as well as your second PU preparation, right? You know what is the batch? Yes, batch name is Pariksha Veera. Okay, Pariksha Veera is the name of the batch, and when the batch is starting, let's see that as well. So the batch is starting from 6th of July. Okay, next Monday. So today is Friday. From Monday onwards, the batch will start. And what are all the features? What you will all get? So basically, whenever you are trying to purchase a batch, you all need to know what you will get. So first, let's discuss that as well. Okay. So what will be the end date? You also have, whenever you are starting a batch, you also need to remember the end date of the batch. The end date will be November 6th. So by November 6th, first batch offering is that by November 6th, your entire second PUC syllabus for boards as well as KCET will be covered by November 6th, right? In 3 months, we will cover everything in your second PU, and that will not be like in a hurried manner, right? So this is the month of July, August, September, October, November, 4 months. Okay, so 4 months we will cover everything, and it will not be done in a hurried manner. It will be done with lot of patience, lot of details, and lot of slow pace. It will not be very fast class like in your college. It might be happening one day teacher is completing one chapter. It will not be like that. We will go very, very slow. Everything will be structured so that you get enough time to prepare, enough time to revise as well, and we will also practice a lot of things, right? Now, what will be the schedule of the classes? Schedule of the classes will be, there will be 2 classes every day. Starting from Monday to Saturday, every day there will be 2 classes. Okay, 4 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. 1 hour 45 minute class 1. Okay, and then 6:15 to 8 p.m. class 2. So there are 2 classes every day, and if you see that classes are not back to back, there will be 30 minutes break between the classes, so that you can go, you can freshen it up, you can have some tea, you can have some food, then you can join the second class as well, right? So 2 classes every day. Right, and how the class structure will look like. So one day there will be a math and biology class, both happening simultaneously. All the classes, by the way, are live. Okay, and once the live is over, the same class will be available to you in the recorded form as well. So don't worry, even if you miss a class, you can watch it later on in the same format the teacher has taken the class. You will get that in a recorded format, right? So math and bio will be taken parallelly. Because why this reason? Because some of you may not have biology. Math is your primary subject, physics, chemistry, math. That is the majority of the students. We have done a survey and we realized that majority of the students have math, chemistry and physics for their KCET engineering preparation. Biology, some of you may require it for your second PUC preparation. So you can check that out later on the biology lecture will be available in the recorded format. If you are someone who is preparing for say BSc Nursing, B Pharma, where biology is important, in that case you attend the biology lecture, maths lecture you watch it in the recorded format. Okay, so maths and bio both will happen parallelly in the first slot. Second slot will be physics. Okay, for day one. I'm just giving you one example. This is a demo timetable. Exact timetable, exact schedule will be shared with you once you join the batch. Okay. Tuesday, suppose maths bio again is there, and there will be a chemistry class in the second slot. Similarly, Wednesday chemistry class will be first, physics class will be second. Thursday maths bio again paired with physics, Friday physics paired with chemistry. Okay, Saturday maths bio paired with chemistry. So this is the general schedule of the batch. Okay, so every day 2 classes will be there. You have to attend 2 classes. Third class is optional. You can check it out later on. Okay, definitely it will be available to you in the recorded format, so don't worry, you can attend. Suppose one day you feel that the chapter is happening in biology is more important than the chapter is happening in maths, so in those days you can attend the biology live classes. Obviously that priority can change based on the chapter, based on the coverage, and everything will be available to you once you join the batch. Okay, now what else you will get? You will get the notes. The notes that is used in the lecture, whatever the teacher is done in the class, it will be available to you in the form of notes. No sessions on Sundays and second and fourth Saturdays. So Sundays will be free. Why Sundays will be free? Because obviously whatever you have studied throughout the week, you must revise them on Sundays. There will be class assignments will be given to you. Every lecture is over, you will get some assignments. You have to finish those assignments, you have to practice them, right? And suppose you missed one class on particular day, which you feel that, okay, I have to check that out, or some lectures you want to revisit, okay, because during that class maybe I have I have some backlog in that chapter, so you revisit some of the lectures. So that's why we have kept Sundays off completely. Second and fourth Saturdays are off because in future you will get some tests in those days. Okay, so you will get some tests. We have 20 plus tests, right? So those tests will be given to you on second and fourth Saturdays coming in future. So that's why those 2 days are also kept free. Okay, second PUC syllabus will be completed by 6th of November. That includes your board as well as KCET syllabus. Okay, bio and maths will be conducted in the same slot, available for both. Okay, you can join any one of the batch, any one of the class based on your preference, right? So this is the overall structure of the batch. Now what else? What about the extras? What else you will get? So everything, everyone, whenever you buy something you want, what is the free? Okay, 10% free, 5% free. You are looking for what is the free things that you will get. Okay, so there are much more extra. First, you will get super interactive live classes. The live classes will not be boring like that you have done in your, maybe in your college because of the strictness or something like that. So you, it will be much more interactive. Teacher will be interacting with you have to answer questions. Okay, there will be live polls in the class, you have to answer those questions. Okay, so everything will be so much fun and interactive. Instant doubt solving in the class. So whatever doubts you have, that doubts will be cleared in the class time, in the class itself. You will not leave the class with doubts. That is first thing. Second, teacher notes and assignments and unlimited DPP generator will be given. Okay, so teacher notes anyway you will get assignments after the lecture is over, and unlimited DPP generator. You can generate your own question based on your own level of preparation. Okay, so that is very, very important. Unlimited DPP generator will be provided in the app itself. Okay, 20 plus tests, part and full length. Okay, so what is the meaning of 20 plus tests? Will there be total 20 tests? Remember, 20 plus per subject. Each subject will have 20 plus tests. Now what is the part test? Part test means, suppose one chapter is completed in physics, one chapter chemistry, one chapter maths, one chapter biology. Okay, so each one chapter, suppose I am taking a test based on that chapter only, that will be considered as part test. Okay, suppose 2 chapters are completed or 3 chapters are completed, so based on that 3 chapter will be given a test, that will be a part test. But when entire syllabus is covered, then when you are getting a test, that will be a full length test. Okay, so part means part tests, where whatever syllabus is covered, based on those chapters you are getting a test, that is part test. Full test means when entire syllabus is covered, based on the entire syllabus, if you are attending a test, that is called full length test. Okay, now you also get test analysis and score booster insight. So whenever you are attempting a test, okay, after the test is over, the app will tell you that these are the concepts that you are weak at, these are the concepts are your strong point, you should practice more questions from these topics. So that will basically help you as a score booster. So that is very important part. So test analysis, you always attempt the test. Teacher, generally what happens in normal coaching classes, teacher assess your paper, you get a score. You do not know which are the correct answer, which are the wrong answer, why your answer was wrong, why his answer was correct. You do not get any idea. But here the test analysis will tell you why your answer is incorrect, and also which topics, which concepts you are weak at. So that also be provided to you. Now what else? You will get anything extra more, anything extra, a lot more extra as well. So here main part is that, as I mentioned, that your doubts will not remain unresolved. Now you might say, sir, if the batch is long, huge batch, a lot of students are there, then how we will be able to answer all the doubts? Don't worry, if the batch size is long, then we will have a class teacher. The class teacher will be there. The class teacher will help you with all of your doubts. Okay, so if you are asking a doubt, your teacher is teaching, in between you have a doubt, you are asking the doubt, but teacher has no time to answer that because 4-5 other students are also asking the question. So then there will be a class teacher, they will pick your doubt and they will answer your doubt, right, in the live class itself. Right, so don't worry. Okay, it will not happen after the class is over. So it will happen in the class. The class teacher will answer your doubt in the class itself. Okay, there will be leaderboard. So during the class there will be a lot of quizzes, right? The questions will be asked, you have to answer those questions in the class, and at the end of the class you will get the leaderboard, who is leading the class, has performed well in the in class quiz. Okay, so plus obviously if you are doing well, you will get claps, you will get dhols. Okay, so personalized kudos for everyone. So if you like dhols, you will get a dhol. If you like clap, you might get a clap as well, right? So you will get your personalized kudos based on your performance in the class. So class performance is important, right? So basically we will not leave you behind. Every child is important, and the level of personalization is also very, very important for us, right? Now also one of your doubt, as I mentioned, during the class there will be class teacher. If we are not able to resolve we will try to resolve the doubts as much as possible in the class. But if the class size is big, we are not able to handle your doubts, then there will be class teacher to handle all of your doubts, right? Now have you brought results? So basically whenever you join a batch, you will ask, did these people have any results to show? So let me show you our result for the last year 2026, which is just concluded. So I will show you the results for last year. Okay, so proven results that speaks for themselves. So we have 2 out of 3 seats. 2 out of 3, not 2 out of 30, or not 2 out of, or 5 out of 20, not like that. Okay, 2 out of 3 students got seats in BMS, MSRIT, PES in their first attempt. Not second attempt, not third attempt, first attempt they are getting 2 out of 3 seats. Okay, total 1538 seat offers in out of 41 students got offers from RVC, MIT, MSRIT, BMS, PES, top 5 colleges of Karnataka, right? So 1500 students out of 2500 students actually got seats in top 5 colleges. What is you want, right? 61% success rate compared to 3% overall, right? 61% students are actually successful compared to only 3% in national average, right? Now let's show you the result of our 2026 batch. Okay, so if you see that Strajan BS from our Mahalakshmipuram campus got rank 2, right? Second rank in entire Karnataka. Okay, Rutvik Rao got 24th rank in entire Karnataka. Shugos Joshi got 57th rank in entire Karnataka. Shreyash Pai got 85 rank in entire Karnataka. So overall, total 11 ranks in top 100. Top 100, 11 ranks, right? It's not a joke. 68 ranks in 500 rank, okay? So 68 ranks in top 500 and 142 rank in top 1000. What else you expect? That is an excellent achievement, right? Now you might say that, sir, these are the offline results, right? What about online? So why we are showing you offline results? Because the curriculum, the course design that is been done by for this Pariksha Veera batch is basically done by our offline teachers who are actually preparing for courses, curriculums, etc. for our offline batches for year after year. Okay, those people are helping us with the curriculum, with the entire plan. Okay, the back end of this course is basically designed by them so that you will get the same material, same notes as it is being given to our offline campus, right? So that is why we are showing you our offline results, right? That is very important. Now who will teach you? Okay, who will teach you? Obviously the teachers, it needs to be introduced. Okay, so first teacher will be obviously be me. I teach physics. I have overall 10 plus years of experience. I have done my MSc from JNU. Okay, problem solving approach is my approach when it comes to teaching. So I like to solve problems, solve questions in my class so that your memories are not note is provided in the form of PDF or Xerox. Prasanna, it will be provided in the form of PDF. Now you can download it, you can print it out, you can make a Xerox, but it will be provided in the form of PDF only. Okay, so I hope that is clear, right? So after me, obviously the next teacher.
First of all,
No.
Please. Yes. So I came in the correct timing. So children, there is an update, and yes, I will be coming with that update for 2026 champions. So Soumik Sir is a person who is going to teach you physics, and as I always say, he is a very brilliant teacher. And by that, it's not because he's my colleague, it's because I have seen children who actually struggle with physics. Okay, come and tell that Soumik Sir, you are doing wonders over here, or you are teaching well, I understand every single thing. And you might not get it right now, you might not see the whole thing right now, but during examination, when all of you become vigilant, oh my God, I have to study. At that point, I'm telling you and I challenge you, if you go and be there in his life, you will be able to see what change happens. You do not have to probably go and ask anyone. You yourself attend one live and you see the difference that you have regarding the concept. If there is a concept that is very difficult for you, it is going to be like a smooth butter, or basically would say it would be a cakewalk for you. So my dear children, please make sure you go ahead, even if you are not taking up this particular course out there. If you are someone who is probably looking out for just YouTube videos, check out the videos. He'll definitely be someone you can rely on to for physics completely. Yes, now going ahead, it's okay.
No, yes. Now next teacher, because I was there till ma'am came, she was busy working on for 2026 students. Obviously there is some important update came, so that's why she was not there. I was explaining. Now as you can see her dedication, she went in the mid of live to help you out for 2026 students. So her dedication is the best, right? So she will dedicate her entire class for your betterment, for your good results, for your future. Okay, she is very dedicated in her teaching, right? And as you can see, she has overall 5+ years of experience and students love her. Okay, I have seen students coming into biology live saying that, ma'am, I do not have biology, but I attend your classes because I'm learning biology from you. If I knew that you are going to teach biology, I would have been staying in the class. I would have taken biology. I would have not gone for CS. Same goes for me as well. If I knew that if I had a teacher like her when I was a student, I would have definitely taken biology in my second PUC as well, right? So that is the level of dedication from her. As you can see, in between the live, she went only for you, to help you out, so that you do not have any confusion in your mind, right? Yes, she has done. I let me complete her introduction myself. She has done her MSc from DAVV University, MSc in zoology. So one of the difficult subject in biology. Okay, many of know botany, physiology. Okay, but zoology is one of the difficult subject. And also she knows for concept clarity, she will never leave a doubt unattended. She will make sure that you are leaving the class with all of your doubts resolved. That is very, very important point, right? And you will not get any teacher like her in anywhere else that teaches biology that beautifully, right?
Thank you so much, sir, for being super kind. Well, I do not know whether I deserve all of it, but I'm pretty sure I'll make your concepts really, really good. And I think now it's time to spice things up, and probably for the surprise that you have been waiting for it seems like years. So revealing, we told you that math and chemistry teacher would be revealed soon. So, and we also told that we are going to do it in parts and parts, such that you become happy each and every day. You get a good reason to be happy. So here goes. So there are so many people who asked, where is the maths teacher? Where is the maths teacher? And basically some of them who were there in the previous year, a lot of them, even in my live yesterday, asked, where is this sir? I am not seeing him after the KCET results. He is not visible. He is not visible. So here you go. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, welcome back, Ankit sir. So Ankit sir is right over here, and Ankit sir is the one who is going to make math a super easy subject for all of you, and I believe that he's super excited. Well, he's a person whom we love to fight with, since you know that math and biology are things like that. Anyways, so you're gonna have fun learning with him in the live classes in Pariksha Veera and also in YouTube. So handing it over to him.
First of all, wonderful results, all of my champions from last year's batch. Okay, and one very important thing is that you already know me, right? We've been doing this for a long time now. But yeah, in this particular course of 2027 students, which is Pariksha Veera for KCET, it's very important to get things right from the start. Okay, and for that, I'm here to assist you in the subject mathematics. Okay, I'll be helping, I'll be taking up a lot of doubts, I'll be clearing a lot of difficult concepts, maybe some of the calculus, some of the algebra, and will help you, will make things smoother for all of you when it comes to maths. I hope you remember me. If you don't, let me tell you one more time my name. My name is Ankit Srivastav. I take maths on our channel Diksha Karnataka. Okay, so sir, all over to you. I have nothing more to say right now.
Okay, so Ankit sir, because you are here for the first time, what can you guess about the price of this batch? Okay, so let me give you this. So what is the price?
Is it 4999, sir?
Is it fine with you?
Sir, we have actually we have given this price for a crash course, and it's like really this price for
This is a 1 year course. So how much it should be costing?
Is it more than that?
Is it more than that?
I'm not sure, sir, because I am watching this for the first time today. So you guys know that very well. Okay, so sir, you have to tell me. You have to reveal it.
So this was the price for our KC90 crash course. That is for a 90 days crash course. Here you are getting a full year support, 4 year complete teaching, and in everything will be available. DPP generator, assignments, class notes, everything will be available. So sir thinks that the price should be more, right? But in reality, the price is only 3499.
So guys, we have done it. Remember, sir, we used to say that
Yes.
there will come a time that you will not be disappointed with the prices. So we were actually, I would not be proud of that, but we were very much at the higher price for everything, right, sir?
Yes.
And we have seen many students coming to us, sir, if you could make this much amount, then we can afford it, and that used to break our heart. Okay, we have tried our best in the past, and now we are able to finally do it for a year-long course at only 3499, guys. So that's okay. You asked for it, and we have delivered it. This might have come a little late, but we have delivered it finally. Okay, so yes, sir.
So for 1 year course, only 3499, which is very much affordable, and your app access will be there till 31st of May. What else you want, right? And also remember that this is a limited offer. This is not the permanent price of this course. The course was launched at 499, and currently it is available for 3499. So this is the limited period offer. So if you are really interested, do register yourself. The link to join the batch is given in the description section in the chat. So close the live chat. Let me show you once. Just give me a second.
Just a second, guys. Sir is showing something.
So if you go to YouTube, okay, this is the current live. Just a second.
Yes, sir. GK sir here.
So if you go into the live, okay, so just scroll down. This is the live chat that you can see in your mobile phone. Okay, so this is close it down, and then you go here, click on more, and then you click on the register for Pariksha Veera Vedantu. Click on this link, and then you will be coming over here. There you can check everything, whether it is same or not, whether whatever we are claiming are same or not. Then click on your buy now. Okay, and you will have to register using your mobile number, then email ID. And as soon as you do that, you have to pay the fee, and then you will be giving access to the app, right? So that is how you should purchase the batch. The link is given in this. This is the link of how to join the batch, right? Now there is a comment from someone. Sonu sir is replying back to our chat. Even Google Maps couldn't track us. Turn maths sir, welcome back, sir. We missed you a lot. Maths legend is back. So thank you, Sonu sir. Obviously. We also missed him, but yes, he is finally back. Now, as I mentioned, if you have any other doubts, any questions, please don't forget to click on the link given in the description. Okay, enroll now and book your seats today. Okay, your KCET 2027 journey should start from next Monday, right? Next Monday. Today is Friday, guys. Today is Friday. Next Monday, your batch is starting. Don't wait till the last moment. As once the batch starts, you will not be able to cover the backlog if you are joining, say, 15-20 days back later, right? So that is very important point. So batch is starting from Monday. Try to join as early as possible. Don't wait. You still have 1 or 2 days, but join before that time ends. Right, and this is the end for today's live. We have given you the 2 most important resources, as well as if you want to join our batch, what are the links, etc. Details about our batch. Also, we have introduced our maths teacher back into here. Right, chemistry teachers will also be revealed very, very soon. But yes, so for this is it for today. We will come back with another strategy and more important videos for you in future. Till then, bye. See you on Monday in the live class.
All the best.